Hi, YouTubers. This is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I wanted to connect with you guys again on topics to help change your life. Today, I want to speak about finding peace during your greatest challenges. This is important, and the reason that I want to speak to you guys about this is because many of you, including myself, and in fact, the entire world, have gone through something and repeated it over and over and over again. That's the importance of this topic. It's all part of the secret, it's all part of the law of attraction. Now, what is it that I have to tell you about this topic to help change your life? So, watch this live stream all the way to the end, okay? This is live, so there's nothing to fix or anything like that. What you see is what you're getting right now. This is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I bring you guys nothing but all of the information concerning law of attraction, metaphysics to help change your life. So now let's get started with this. Now, what is it that I have to tell you about facing your challenges or having peace during challenges and creating the life that you want? Now, we all been there. You, myself, and many others have been at a situation where you repeated something or you went through something that was just devastating, like a breakup, a marriage, a boyfriend, or you went through a situation at your job and you got fired, or you flunked out of school, or someone passed away. We all been through these type of situations before, and a lot of us been through more than our share, including myself. But sometimes you guys really have to take a step back and say, why am I attracting this? What's going on? I need you guys to start looking at things in a different way. And what am I saying? I'm telling you, stop looking on the outside for why things occur in your life and start looking on the inside. I tell people to watch what they think, watch what they say, watch what they do, because you are a vibrating entity. And whatever you are thinking, whatever you are focusing on, you are sending that vibration out. Now, listen, I get people that write me and they say, Yvette, I can't believe I did this. I didn't attract this in my life, or I didn't attract that situation. Listen, everyone has their own life. Everyone goes through their own situations. But your peace we're talking about, we're speaking about you and how you got attracted into that situation, how you ended up in the crossroads where this took place. There was a shootout. How did you get there? Why were you there? There was a car accident. How did you get involved with the accident? Why wasn't it the person in front of you? How did you get in that situation and placed you right there at that moment? And that is all part of the secret, all part of the law of attraction. Again, people, what we focus on, what we do, places us where we need to be to make that come true. So if you're focusing all the time on negativity, negativity is what you're going to get. Now, listen, again, there's an argument at the job. Something happens. The universe places you right there, so you can be amidst of all that's going on to make sure the universe is giving you what it is you're asking for. So when you're focusing on that breakup that you had or that argument that you had with your boyfriend, and you're focusing on it and you're so upset about it and you're just letting your emotions just explode without even thinking on default, you are actually telling the universe, this is what I want. And the universe is actually bringing more of that back to you. Yes. So all of a sudden you find yourself in those right places at the right time under the wrong circumstances. Now, when we go through these challenges, what is it that we must do to help ourselves get out of it? Hello. Now, one thing that I can tell you that is crucial to you getting out of this and not repeating it again, and that is staying calm. Staying calm, trying to focus on something else or trying to focus on the solution instead of the problem. Stop blaming outside sources. Now, listen, I'm not telling you somebody slapped you, somebody hit you, somebody get in a car accident with you, that you ignore it. You have to take care of whatever you need to take care of on the physical level. But what I am telling you is to say to yourself, how did I attract this? And what do I need to do to move on from this? What was I thinking for the week or 2 or 3 weeks prior to this accident that got me into this situation? What was I doing at my job? How was I thinking, or what was I thinking about my coworkers that got me into this argument at my job? I need you guys to start focusing more on you, or everything from within you. Now, listen, there could be an argument at the job, but if your inner talk and the way you're handling yourself is right, it will place you off on that day of the argument. It will place you on your lunch break at the day of that argument. It will do all these things to make sure you're not involved because your vibration is peaceful. Now, when you get into these situations and they repeat over and over and over again, that is even a bigger message to you to say you are focusing or you are vibrating at a frequency that you don't want to be on. The universe is giving it to you because you are vibrating that. And listen, I've been there too. I've been there so many times. I told you guys 3 years ago, I got in an accident. And I can actually tell you at that moment, everybody was driving like they had no heads. And there was so many accidents out there at that time. And I was on the phone talking to my mom. Hey, look, these people are crazy out here. They're driving all over the place. My mom is telling me, oh, Yvette, I had a nut cut right in front of me yesterday. Oh, my God. And this went on during that period. I had no idea. It was accident month. All of a sudden, bang, I got in an accident. A horrible one where the car was totaled. I told you guys before, once you understand universal laws, once you understand how it works, things tend to happen to you even faster than they would if you had no idea. So me knowing the truth, me knowing how it goes, I got in an accident even faster because I knew better. And believe me, that car was totaled out and I was going to physical therapy for a while. Okay? Listen, God is good. My angels are good. I pulled out of it. You know, things happen. It is what it is. Okay? But at the end of the day, we all must pay for what we put out there. We all must pay what we vibrate out there from ourselves. I could have been safe. I could have been out of that accident. I could have been 1 mile away or 5 cars behind if my vibration wasn't focused on being in an accident or focused on other people being in an accident. That's the way things go. But when you are going through serious challenges, people, when you're going through these things, the main thing is you have to stay calm. You have to say, listen, I'm not telling you not to freak out at the moment. You go through whatever you need to go through and then you let it go. Okay, you broke up with your boyfriend. Okay, you're going to grieve. You're going to go through that time that you need your little time alone, that you need your little space. But after a while, you need to get out. You need to start doing things that's going to get you to change that vibration or to change those emotions. Start hanging with your friends a little more. Get out and laugh. Have some martinis or apple martinis. Whatever it is. Do whatever it is you need to do to get yourself out of that vibration, out of that emotional state. Because you are then putting this out there. And when you get back with this boyfriend, or if you enter another relationship, you're going to have that waiting for you because you already put it out there. And like a boomerang, it will return. What I'm telling you guys all to do is start taking more control over your life. Start knowing that I create my life. Start knowing that nothing happens by accident, and take control. Keep yourself calm after you grieve and then come up with an action plan. You broke up with your boyfriend. Okay, let me move on. Let me figure out what I'm going to do. This relationship is over. Wasn't really good for me in the beginning. He yelled at me. He was disrespectful. You know what? She drank too much. Whatever you want to say, start being realistic with yourself and ask yourself, is this a blessing in disguise that we broke up? Instead of holding on to it. This job, I got fired. Is it a blessing in disguise because I couldn't stand it? Now let me put my head together and let me figure out what I'm going to do immediately to move on. When you sit there and you go through challenges and you hold on to them and hold on to them, that vibration has to come back to you regardless. Now, when people pass away, that's another type of challenge, one of the most powerful challenges any of us can go through. We have to go through our grieving process, regardless to what anyone say. We're not machines that we don't have feelings. So I understand that. But the whole thing is, when possible, try to get out there and enjoy yourself. Try to get out there and have your favorite food. Go buy yourself something in the mall. Go buy yourself that Louis Vuitton bag. Whatever it is to calm yourself down. Go walk on the beach. Take a walk in nature. Go out there and take a walk with your dog. Maybe this is the right time to lose some weight. Start exercising. Whatever it is that you need to do, do it. But the thing is, do not harbor, do not stress yourself for a long period of time on things that are not positive, things that are not going to bring your vibration up. Remember, you guys, love is the greatest vibration you can ever have. Okay? Happiness, joy, feeling content, feeling that you are appreciated. All of these things are higher vibrational levels. When you're talking about jealousy and being sad and arguing, all of these things, being mad, being disappointed, these are lower vibrations that are only going to bring you what you are putting out, and it will not come back void. That's just the way it goes. So I wanted to bring this topic up today to let you guys know, take more control of your life. Oh, listen, Liz Eileen has just donated $5 to My World of Metaphysics. I'm terrified of my parents passing away. I can't stop thinking about it. To attract this, I don't know what I did to attract this situation, but I just can't stop worrying about it. Listen, just know that your parents passed on. And I want to tell you guys this right now. This is not where life ends. This is where your physical life ends, but not your spiritual life. Your parents are right there with you right now, watching you at this moment. But they're on another vibration. They're on another level where you can't see it. It's just like a fan. You can see it when it's stable. That's us. Once that fan starts spinning, you can no longer see the blades. And the faster it spins, the more you cannot see it. Now, when people pass away, they're on even a greater level that we cannot see. That's why a lot of people can sense or see the deceased loved ones in dreams, or actually get sensations, because they're more in tune to this. But people, listen, we all go through these challenges. And again, Liz, I want to thank you for the donation. But we all go through these challenges. We all go through these things that are difficult for us to handle. But I just want to let you guys know that there is life. You have to find your way out to change your vibration. If you're going to sit there and you're going to be depressed for more than a year, 6 months, and you keep going on and not finding anything to relieve yourself of it, you are going to start causing dis-ease in your own body. If you don't understand about your emotions and what you go through and your body, please look for Louise Hay's books, Heal Your Life. One of those books she has, I think it's You Can Heal Your Life. And in the back of the book, she has a section that actually teaches you about your emotions and how your emotions affect your body. These are things that I'm trying to tell you guys. Whatever it is that you're sending out, not only affect what you see, but it affects what's coming at you and how your body relates to it. These are powerful, people. I can't say much about this, but what we think, what we hold on to, How we react in situations is what we're going to bring back to us. Now, before I go, I want to mention something that is powerful. If any of you have been in a situation where you let your emotions explode, and believe me, I've been there many of times. I'm a Leo and I can explode. You will find yourself some way, somehow, at another point of time, exploding again and again and again. In that same situation, someone comes to do work at your house and doesn't do a good job. You cannot explain to this guy because he doesn't want to hear it, and you explode. You're going to have a year or two from now another person coming in some type of situation similar, and you're going to have that same situation to explode again. When you see yourself repeating situations like this, again, challenges, you must remember, I attracted this. What did I do? I remember going through this before, and change the way you handle the situation. Take a step back and say to yourself, oh my God, I got to change how I handle this situation because I'm finding myself in it over and over and over again. It happened to me. So it happened to everyone. Listen, people, if you got people out there saying that things just don't happen to them and they're just all this and things are just so, listen, there is no way. In some way, some form, in some part of our lives, whether it's our job, whether it's having work on our house, whether it's with your car or your relationship with your children or your family, everyone has something in their lives that it was a challenge, that something was difficult to handle. How you handle it moving forward is what's going to determine how things are going to work out in your life. Now, I can't keep you guys this long, but I want to answer some of the questions. It says, hello. I have an intense fear. Okay, I read that, and I thank you, Liz, again for the donation. Hello. I sent hearts to you too. No, I said I don't want to attract the situation. And yes, Liz, listen, you did not attract anyone's death in your life, okay? Now, the one thing it is everyone has their own life to go through. Everyone have their own thing that they have to handle. We all go through it. But at the same time, just know this is your life. And I need you to realize that and find something to make you happy. Find something that you love to do. Find something before the situation that you love to do that can actually take you out of that vibration, out of that emotion for a short period of time. And then as you go along, keep doing it over and over again until you find some peace, until you try to get over this. Death is something that you're always going to remember, especially when it comes down to children and parents and people you're very close to, husbands. The thing is to find yourself something to do to help you with your emotions, to help you with a peace of mind. Your video is always so helpful. Happy to see you live. I'm glad you're here. And listen, people, I only bring you information to help change your life. You can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can get one-on-one coaching. And I also do some tarot readings. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics to buy candles and crystals and incense and sage, whatever for your spiritual needs is there. Again, this is Yvette. I'm always sending you guys blessings, love. Thank you for all the comments. Yes, and like I said, we all go through all type of difficult situations, everyone. And I just want to make sure everyone is okay. And keep watching my channel. Send it out there to your friends. And I thank you again and again and again. And blessings to all of you. No, I don't do coaching on starting online business, but I'm sure there's a whole lot of people on YouTube that does that. And thank you, and blessings to all of you guys, and blessings to all of your families, and stay safe, and namaste.